everybody, so I'm up early again on a Saturday morning to catch the sunrise, and there's some fog as well. So I've just been working on this composition behind me. You've got the fog, the blue sky, the sun has just come up above the hill there. So I think I've got some quite nice shots on this one already, which is great. So I've come back to a place that I've been to before, but this time of the year actually you can do photography for much longer in the day, so I'm going to be here longer than just the sunrise, that's for sure. So try and find some other compositions around here and obviously show you the area as I walk around as well. But yeah, pretty optimistic that this is going to be a pretty good start for today. Quite a nice composition, but again I just need to play around with it in terms of zooming in and out. So having a zoom lens is really important when you're doing landscape photography. But I like the fact that we've got the trees here and then the fog in the background, and there's some light hitting the trees as well. So I'm just going to be a little bit patient here and just see if I can get more light on those trees, but I think it should be quite a nice shot. So another quite nice composition, the road in the back, and then the sunlight is just coming over the hill and shining on this young tree here. So yeah, I need to again just play around with the composition. It might be that I just try and get rid of the sky, because the sky is not going to add anything to this shot at all. But yeah, let's see what I can make from this shot. So I really like this shot. I took something similar back in January before the leaves were out. So you've got the footpath going through, obviously the green leaves on the trees now, which is a nice kind of archway effect, and that leading line as well, and again early morning light. So it's very kind of subtle tones without being too dominant, and kind of a little bit of an air of kind of mist in the background as well. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking this is going to be quite a nice shot. So another composition I'm working on, you've got the lake, some birds in the bottom there as well, and then obviously the lake around the corner and the footpath too. I'm not sure again whether I'm going to put the sky in. It's pretty just pale blue, so I might eliminate the sky, but I'm going to see which works best. If both work, I'll put both up there and we can compare the difference between the two. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe without the sky could be better, but yeah, let's find out. Yeah, I don't normally take this kind of shot, to be perfectly honest, but it's quite minimalistic and simplistic in its composition, really. Obviously, you've got the leading line of the fence coming around here, leading you to the observation point. There's quite a bit of wildlife here. I just need to play around with it a little bit though, because zooming out doesn't really work. Zooming in here, I may have to kind of just move the camera around a bit. Maybe that looks like the best shot. Then we've got a little bit of balance there as well. Certainly zooming out, there's too much going on in the shot. So yeah, again, I just need to play around, maybe even move location a little bit and see what I can get on this one. So I've come into the woods and we've got this lovely horse chestnut tree here. So it's quite dark in this part. On the video, the eye is up really high. But yeah, it's really nice. Again, it's another shot where it works better when I eliminate the sky. Otherwise there's too much dynamic range. The sky will be too bright and you won't get the nice colours of the tree. So I'm going to zoom in on this one, eliminate the sky and really focus in on the tree. It's so nice to be out on a Saturday morning, early, just the birds in the background, some nice weather as well. Spring is definitely a great time of the year for doing landscape photography, that's for sure. Yeah, and when I'm out doing my photography, making videos, that's all I focus on. Generally my phone stays in my pocket unless I'm looking for a location, and I can switch my work thoughts back on a Monday morning. So yeah, it's just a great way just to come out and relax, and yeah, there's nothing like the sound of bird song just to help that along the way as well. So I quite like this composition. Nice tree here on the left hand side, balanced out by the trees on the right, and the track going through the middle as well. Track's fairly clean, there's a few puddles on it, but might be able to clean that up in post-processing. But yeah, quite like this. Again, another shot where removing the sky is actually going to improve the photo. So I'm just working on this shot here because I really like the yellow flowers. I'm probably going to take a regular shot where I focus on the flowers and the background is going to be out of focus. And then what I'm also going to do is probably take one where I'm going to focus stack. And that means focusing first on the flowers, taking the shot, leaving the camera where it is, it's on a tripod, and then focusing on the background, take a shot there. And then in Photoshop I can merge the two photos together so that the flowers are in focus and the background is in focus, and then I can see which one I actually prefer out of the two. As always, I have no idea what this tree is, but I really like the tree. It's got a really twisted kind of trunk to it as well. And I can get separation because there's a tree to the right hand side of it as you look, but I can actually get this tree standing on its own. So yeah, I really like this. Just need to work out the best composition for this shot, and I might take several because I really want to try and get that trunk quite close as well. So I quite like this shot. Nice field with the buttercups in the field as well. I've actually put my polarizing filter on my camera because it's actually pretty bright now, and it's just going to help because I'm going to get the sky into this shot. So the polarizing filter is going to enable me to get the green field but also get the blue sky too. And I'm actually also, just as a fail safe, I'm also exposure bracketing on this one as well, just by 3 stops. So hopefully it will work out pretty well. I'm really pleased with this morning's photography. I am glad that I got up early to catch the sunrise and the little bit of fog and the good lighting conditions as well. A little bit of work for me to do in Lightroom and Photoshop because of all the focus stacking that needs to be done, and also the blending of the exposure bracketed shots. As always, the best photos from today will go alongside this video. So have a great day and hopefully see you next time.